Hello everybody and welcome back to Marvel Rivals. In this one we're going to be going over Adam Warlock. This guy is actually one of my favorite support class characters to play, so let's just jump right into him. Adam Warlock's primary fire is called Quantum Magic. Launch quantum energy to deal damage. This ability is pretty self-explanatory. You press the button and he shoots a quick blast of quantum energy. This does a decent amount of damage to the head and can quickly burst down squishy targets from a distance. Also, side note, I just really love the sound design as this weapon runs out of ammo. It's so cool. Adam Warlock's passive ability is called Regenerative Cocoon. Once his body perishes, Adam can freely move as a soul and reforge his body at a chosen spot. This passive ability can be really strong if you play your life with Adam Warlock. What it does is once you die, you'll turn into a golden ghost. For as long as the respawn phase, you can move around freely in free flight. You can either confirm this ability or cancel it. If you cancel it, you will fade away and be placed back into the respawn phase. If you confirm it, Adam Warlock will wrap himself in a cocoon and regenerate his body, bringing him back to life at full health. Do keep in mind that the cooldown on this ability is extremely long, so you can't be using this very often. So like I said, in the right hands, this can make Adam Warlock very annoying to deal with. Make sure you think about how you want to use this before you actually use it. If your entire team is dead, you might as well not use it, because what's the point of respawning just to get killed or just be standing there alone? However, if Adam Warlock dies in the middle of a fight, this allows him to get back into the fight extremely quickly, allowing him to heal his teammates back up to full health within a matter of seconds. If you're playing your life as Adam Warlock, this ability is extremely strong. Adam Warlock's alternate fire is called Cosmic Cluster. Gather quantum energy into a cluster and then swiftly launch it at an enemy. This ability is also pretty self-explanatory, just like his basic attack. Holding the button, he will charge up his quantum cluster until he has charged up 5 bullets. After that, he will hold it until released. Letting go, he shoots all 5 bullets forward somewhat quickly. Note that unlike his primary attack, this is not a hit scan. The bullets do take some time to travel. Also note that this doesn't have damage drop off, meaning you could be across the map and hitting people with this, it will still do all the damage it would if you were 2 feet in front of them. Note that you can hide around a corner, charge it up, jump out, pop it off, and then go back behind the corner very quickly. There is this weird animation cancel that you can do as well to shoot faster with Adam Warlock. Do note that this mainly relies on him shooting his alternate fire, meaning it doesn't do headshot damage. What you do is you basically just click fire, alternate fire, fire, alternate fire, fire, alternate fire, and you just mash the two back and forth very quickly. As you can see, it actually makes him shoot really fast compared to his normal basic attack. If you get the hang of this, which I fully haven't got the hang of it yet, and you're good at keeping your hands still while you're mashing the 2 buttons, you could actually melt people pretty quickly with this ability. I mean, look how fast I'm shooting here.
Your time has passed.
Adam Warlock's next ability is called Avatar Lifestream. Target an ally for a bouncing stream of healing energy. Also heals himself upon casting. Self-targets if no ally is selected. This is Adam Warlock's main way of healing everyone. He has 2 charges of it at any given time. Once 1 charge is used, it will go on cooldown, and you have to wait for that one to be done before the second one starts its cooldown. When looking at an enemy, you can press the button, and it will shoot a healing ball at him, and it will quickly bounce between a bunch of allies. This is a very quick burst of healing, and since it bounces to nearby allies, it helps him keep his entire team healed very quickly. However, since it only has 2 charges, you can't be spamming this thing, and you have to be a little bit strategic on when to use this. The cooldown isn't super long, but it is long enough to be punishing if you're misusing them. I'm not saying don't heal your allies, but if they're not missing a sizable portion of their health, they can take a little bit more damage before they need healing. Another pro tip, since it bounces, you can actually get people that aren't in your line of sight if you use your big brain. If there's an ally around the corner diving an entire team and there's another person running around the corner to help them, you could actually hit the person that's running around the corner and it will likely bounce to the person that is around the corner. So make sure you're thinking with angles, and just because an ally doesn't need to be healed doesn't mean they're not a tool to heal other allies. His next ability is called Soul Bond. Forge a soul bond with allies, granting healing over time and distributing damage taken across the bond. This ability is actually really unique and really cool, so let's just go over it. Pressing the button, Adam Warlock will link everyone's health pools together for about 6 seconds. This is really good in big groups, allowing everyone to become a tank. Like I said, it links everyone's health pools together, effectively giving everyone that you've given this to a huge damage reduction. For instance, like you can see here underneath the crosshair, I have 4 allies linked together. This means if someone were to take 40 damage, instead, they'd only take 10. However, that 10 damage would be split across everyone. Now you may be thinking that's not great, but also remember, it also gives everyone a very low healing over time. Like I said, the healing over time isn't much, but since everyone's going to be taking so little damage from any basic attack, it basically only makes them take like 2 net damage. And of course, that gets better the more people you have linked together. This is really good if someone's trying to dive you and you're kind of on the back lines, but still somewhat close to your team, making it so you become a tank as well. This ability does have a pretty long cooldown, so I don't recommend using it just for the healing over time. Like I said, the healing over time is not much, it's just to negate the little bits of damage that everyone's taking. Adam Warlock's ultimate ability is called Karmic Revival. Awaken the karma of allies to revive them. Allies revived have lower health, but enjoy a brief period of invincibility. Now this ability is pretty self-explanatory. You push the button, he summons a big circle, and everyone that dies gets resurrected. Do note that they are at very low health, so make sure you have healing ready. Don't just put them out there to die again. One thing that a lot of people actually don't know is while the range is really big, the range is actually not off of Adam Warlock's big revival circle. The range is from Adam Warlock, meaning you can place it somewhat out of combat and then run into where everyone died to make everyone get resurrected at a safer spot. Just note that you don't want to place it too far away because by the time you get to the spot, it might be over. Adam Warlock has one team-up ability with Mantis and Star-Lord called Guardian Revival. Adam Warlock enhances the rebirth power of Star-Lord and Mantis, granting them the power of Cocooned Revival. Once Adam Warlock is on a team with Star-Lord or Mantis, they gain a new passive ability. Adam Warlock has to do nothing but exist on the team for this passive to work. All this passive does is give Star-Lord and Mantis Adam Warlock's passive ability. That's right. If they die, they can also turn into a golden ghost, go into a cocoon, and come back to the fight immediately. Like I said with Adam Warlock, these two characters know how to play their lives. This can make them very annoying to deal with. Some Star-Lords are already a pain in the butt, but being able to kill him and then see him literally 5 seconds later after you killed him might be the most painful thing I've ever experienced in this game. And that is everything you need to know about Adam Warlock. What do you guys think about Adam Warlock? Let me know down in the comments below. Sorry if I sound sick, guys. I had to start off the new year right and just get a nasty cold. It happens, but if you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button as it really helps out the channel. I got a bunch of other Marvel Rivals content on the channel, so if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. If not, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.